All right. Just going to wait for people to join. Seems that we are waiting for a few people. Okay, people are starting to join. Okay, Steve's kind of a lot of our stuff in the chat. Hello, everyone. Okay, we'll just wait a few more minutes to gather more people in the chat before we start. And it seems we'll be starting shortly, so please wait just a little bit more. All right, we're nearly ready to start today. Just a little bit more, 30 seconds or so. Okay. All right, everyone. Hello and welcome to our live AMA. It's been 1 or 2 weeks since our last AMA, and from now on, we have decided to be doing these bi-weekly, so 1 week on and 1 week off, just to allow us some more time to give more of an update as to what has been happening. So I just wanted to start again today by saying again thank you to all the Telegram mods, all the people that are involved in the project, making SafeMars and SafeEarth, a great token for all the holders. So once again, all the designers, all the digital people working, and the promoters, big thank you, big shout out, and hopefully this will be the start of something even better. So this week, obviously, there's been a lot happening with SafeMars and SafeEarth, and I just wanted to remind everyone, as the market is obviously bleeding a little bit, that we are here for the long run. And as I've said this many times before, the team and I are all working very hard behind the scenes to try to make great things happen. There's been a bit of a situation happening with SafeMars. Obviously, there's been a lot of people who have been working in the team, but sadly, we've had to diminish those numbers, and we are going to be doing everything we can to expand the team and bring a lot more people into the team to work alongside of us. So our holders are still increasing, which is a very good sign. We now have 483,000 holders, topping up that, which is a lot, an increase of about 6,000 from last week. So great stuff there. Thank you to all the new people who have joined the token, and you will be very surprised of what we have planned for you guys ahead. Our Telegram group is also growing rapidly. So now we've got 67,000 members, which is an increase in last time we spoke. So that's again very good sign of growth, organic growth in both the Telegram group and the number of holders. Also, our transactions are increasing as well. So now we have 1.34 million, which is again an increase of about 100,000 transactions since we last spoke, which is again very good growth there. So we are really excited for that. I now wanted to give you a little bit of a status update on SafeEarth and how that is going, especially as we are now expanding the team again on SafeEarth, and we are hitting new exchanges. I'll be talking more about the exchanges later on, but for now I just wanted to let everybody know that our holders are increasing. We do have 7,820 roughly thereabouts, and which is about a 400 increase since our last AMA. So obviously a little bit slower, but we are getting there. You know, this is not a race, this is a marathon, and we are here for the long run of the project. So please expect good things to happen to SafeEarth within the next coming weeks. Our transactions have also increased in SafeEarth, so now we have about 19,400 transactions, which is again is a good increase in last week. I wanted to give you a little bit of a status update next about what's happening with the new CEX listing, exchange listings, and how they are going. So obviously, as you know, I mentioned before last AMA that the team are doing everything we can to now get onto better tier, what we call tier 1 exchanges. However, I just wanted to let you guys know that that is still in the process, and we are having internal discussions as to which top tier exchanges to apply for. Obviously, we are also now a legal entity, and I'll be giving you more information about that later on during the AMA. But just to let you guys know that the DigiFinance listing is now definitely going to go live on the 15th, which is Tuesday next week, and we will be running a trading competition on the platform again to allow new buyers to claim SafeMars by trading on the platform. As always, you know, these exchange listings do take a lot of funds and a lot of work from all the team members coming together, having discussions and making things happen. And hopefully we will be applying for a lot more exchanges in the near future. But as of now, as I mentioned, tier 1 listings are definitely our top priority. For CoinsBit and Bitmark, we're finally live SafeEarth last week, and we saw that we were running also a trading competition there on Bitmark for 500 billion SafeEarth. So you guys do check that out if you haven't already, as it will hopefully be attracting a lot of new investors, and we will be pushing on with further marketing to target people to use the Bitmark exchange to buy SafeEarth. We will also be updating our social media banners and all our PR that goes out to include information so that new users can now buy SafeEarth using USDT and no longer have to trade on Uniswap using Ethereum, which makes it a lot easier to attract new buyers into the game. We are still working on a lot more exchange listings for SafeEarth, and hopefully we will be having some more information on that in the very near future. So please do stay tuned. I also wanted to give you a further update on the situation that's happening with our audit with SafeMars. As you know, this has been delayed by quite a lot, and there's simply not much we can do. Certic have promised us that we will hopefully be getting this very soon, and they just have a tremendous backlog. So again, for the people that are waiting, I do apologize. It is in the pipeline, and we should be hearing back from them very, very soon. Furthermore, I'm going to now talk a little bit about partnerships, as that is part of our roadmap, and we are trying very hard to bring SafeMars and get further use to the token by partnering up with different tokens, like you saw, BabySwap, which is a way that users can stake BabySwap and earn SafeMars and Baby by staking on the platform. So really nice, good website, really easy to use, simple UI. So if you haven't already, do head over there so that you can get some Baby and stake a SafeMars. We are also doing further partnerships with a lot of NFT token based platforms so that we will be able to put our own NFTs on their platform, and this will be given to you guys. In the next couple of weeks, we will be releasing more information on Medium and our social media channels. So do stay tuned for more information. As you know, partnerships is a great way for us to bring more investors into our token and further use to our token. So we will be looking closely at the situation about what we can do to get further partnerships on board with SafeMars and SafeEarth. And I'll be talking about SafeEarth partnerships on our next AMA, so hopefully there'll be more information for you guys on that, so do stay tuned. I also mentioned last week, or during our last AMA, how we were going to be doing a further push on marketing with SafeEarth. Our PR that's going to go out to loads of different PR companies such as Cointelegraph and Bitcoin.com is now nearly ready, and again they have had such a backlog of people wanting to submit PRs. So we are very soon on the list, and we will be sharing information on those tweets that are going to be coming from major Twitter accounts to promote SafeEarth and the PR. So do stay tuned for that, as it will be very, very exciting. And hopefully, if you haven't read our first PR that we did when we did our first donation, do head over to bitcoin.com and you can search for SafeEarth there, where you can read more about it. Obviously, we're still carrying on with TikTokers and influencers, people on Twitter, and doing the best we can on all social media platforms. But obviously, the situation with the market right now, people are quite uncertain to buy, so we are doing the best we can. And hopefully, when the market picks up again, we have a big round of new investors coming into both tokens. As you know, we are also running the big competition for the Kevu party that's happening in Portugal. If you haven't already, you still have until the 16th of June for the deadline to enter, and more information on that is on our website. The event will be recorded and streamed to you guys, so if you can't attend, do not worry, as you will be able to see it from your own home. The event will run from the 24th of June of this month until the 28th of June, and we are giving away flights and accommodation to Portugal. So do have a look at the website if you're very interested to join, as it's going to be a really, really good opportunity for the winners to come and meet people of the team and have a chat about the project. Again, I'm going to now talk about the legal entity and how we have finally become a registered company, a limited company, and the opportunities that this is going to bring to us as a project for both SafeMars and SafeEarth. So obviously, this now means that we can apply for the bigger exchanges that I've already mentioned, but it also means that we can now integrate ourselves into the bigger, wider audiences by collaborating with agencies and marketing companies that don't accept crypto as payments. For example, our Times Square advert, the marketing agency that we are dealing with, they don't accept crypto payments, so we will have to be doing this from our business bank account, which will be set up very soon. This will also allow us to contact further marketing agencies and bring in different types of people to work with us that obviously don't all accept crypto payments. So again, very exciting times ahead, and this will hopefully make big changes to the token in the future. So please do stay tuned. We are also in talks at the moment with other groups who will be running AMAs, hopefully in different language groups. We are thinking about doing Korea first, and this is obviously something that we've spoke about before in the past, and it has taken some time, but we are in talks about entering different sectors of the market, such as Asia, Korea, Japan mainly, but we'll be giving you more of an update as this story develops. So please stay tuned for more information on that. As I've mentioned, the marketing plan for SafeEarth and the Times Square, we don't have an exact time when this will be happening, but we will be announcing this very soon on Twitter and on our social media channels. I'm going to be talking to you guys about the Stake and the app that has been in development for the past couple of weeks. And this is something that me, myself, and the rest of the team are super excited about. This is one of the first times that we'll be using, bringing further use to our token in which ways that we haven't done before. And it will allow people to stake their SafeMars with BNB and to provide liquidity in pools to earn prices. Obviously, there'll be different amounts of staking available, so you can enter from a smaller sort of $10 going up to the bigger prices, which may have an entry fee of around $200. If you haven't already, do have a look at our last AMA where I spoke about this and gave you a bit of some screenshots on how it was going to work. There have been some small updates to the UI. However, the experience is still going to be the same and the functionality is still going to be the same. Once the pool is closed, we will be picking a random wallet which will be automatically generated by the DApp itself, and that wallet will be automatically either sent to the prize fund or we'll be purchasing the item for them if that is what they want. Obviously, I've been talking about quite a lot about both projects today, and there's been a lot of requests from the community to have other members of the team to join me in the AMA and talk more about the project itself. So we do have somebody else that's going to be joining me very shortly to talk about SafeEarth, and that's Brian. He's one of the main people that works with SafeEarth community members, and he is also a main core team member, and he's going to give you a bit more of an update to what's going on with SafeEarth in terms of charity, donations, and a few other things. So, Brian, if you are there, hello, welcome.
Yes, hello.
Hello, Brian. Good to speak with you today. Thanks for joining us to update the community about what's happening with SafeEarth. So, hello there.
Welcome. Thanks for having me.
No worries, no worries. Yeah, if you would just like to sort of give a bit of an update about yourself and your background, and how long have you been involved in the project, and sort of a bit of an overview to the rest of the audience, that would be amazing.
Yeah, I'd love to. So a little bit about myself. I'm from Minneapolis in the USA. I am 36 years old. I was an investment professional in 2014 and 2016, so I have some background in investing. I didn't really get involved in crypto until January, when I just saw a tagline about Bitcoin and started getting involved, a little bit more involved as time went on, until finally I started hearing about all these safe projects. Someone mentioned to me that SafeMars was launching SafeEarth, and I invested right away, and I got more and more involved over time. So now it's to the point where SafeEarth is actually more than half my crypto profile. That's how much I believe in the project. So, I love the project. I have one son. He's 11 years old, and life's good. I think that this is a great project. So, the next thing I want to talk about, a little bit about my impressions of the crypto universe right now. There's a lot of, I guess, some worry out there about things that are happening, but I want to put some things in perspective of why I'm not having any concern at this time. If you look at what's happened with the crypto universe the last 6 months, the total amount of money spent on cryptocurrency in November was 500 million. We're now at 1.6 trillion. So when you think about this being a dip, we're still more than 3 times spent in cryptocurrency than we were 6 months ago. Just think about that. It's pretty tremendous, the opportunity. So there's always going to be things happening. There's always going to be things like, whales, trying to flood the market and things like that. Bottom line, these are 2 great projects. They're great projects to be involved in. And you want to be involved in projects that you believe in and you love. And for me, I really love this project because it's a project that gives back to the people and gives back to the world. We've done a lot of great things, and I'll tell you, if we keep going on the path we're going with the marketing and the efforts, we're going to be very, very successful. So, to me, that's why I'm not concerned at this point, is because I see that we have a lot of things that we're doing that we're behind this. So, it was a great team. It was a great use case of giving to the charities. We have a very low market cap right now. That's another thing to think about with SafeEarth. We're only at about 6-7 million market cap. And, we have a lot of room to go up. If you look at some more,
definitely.
Yeah, you look at some competitors that have grown, and we have a ton of space to grow. I mean, this could be a tremendous project, especially with the things that we do and their donations. So, the next 2 things I want to talk about are just what has happened in the last couple of weeks with SafeEarth. A lot of good things are happening right now. We finally launched on Bitmark, so that's very, very exciting news. As everyone heard, we're going to have the opportunity now to interact more investors a lot easier. One contest I really liked. It was just a 24-hour contest, but it was a favorite moment contest. The reason why people are invested in SafeEarth. Go back through Twitter and read some of those. You'll be really inspired. There's some really great responses. We really appreciate everyone who came out for that and made some really nice comments. So we did an ACON contest. That was pretty fun. You got 3 winners. Top views was over 100,000 views. So that was pretty impressive. So thanks to everyone who came up with that. And of course, right now we have the bid market contest going for purchases. You can win a lot of SafeEarth if you purchase on Bitmark. We became a legal entity. That's really exciting. That's going to allow us to get on more exchanges, attract more influencers as well, since we can now pay in fiat or dollars. And of course, we have the Times Square ad coming very soon. So a lot of good, exciting things have happened in the last couple of weeks with SafeEarth and SafeMars, which is pretty awesome. So last thing I want to talk about is a lot of things I'm seeing is, what's happening, when's this happening, when's that happening. One thing I want to say is that we can help. I'm an investor that became involved in the project because I believe in the project. I'm not on the team. I became a volunteer and community person because I believe in the project, and you can do this too. So whether that's getting on Reddit, our Facebook page, our Twitter page, or better yet, telling your friends about us and helping them buy, these are all things you can do to help us. Every day you can do something to help us and help us grow. That's what I believe in doing, even if it's just 5 or 10 minutes of your time to go on Reddit, whatever you're able to do with your bandwidth and help us with, we really appreciate it. The support is the most amazing thing you can do. So, in fact, I want to just give one example. There was a guy who won 3rd place in the ACON contest. He's so grateful that he actually started contacting influencers for us. He got in touch with an influencer that has 17 million followers that is willing to potentially work with us. So there's so much you can do. You just have to use your passion. Understand that this is a great project and be involved. And if we do this together, we're going to grow tremendously. I believe that in my heart. So I thank all of you for listening. And if you have any questions, you can drop me on the Telegram. It's B Anthony Dooley. That's BANTHONYDOOLEY. And I thank you for your time here.
No worries, Brian. And obviously, thank you so much for joining me today. And we will be doing a lot more with both projects. And as Brian said, this is a community project. We are all here in this together. And if you do want to help out, obviously reach out to one of the admins or the mods in the chat and, make your voice be heard. And we're all going to be very, very glad and excited to be working with a lot more people in the very near future, because we'll be actually expanding the team even further, and we will be putting up forms on the website very soon and telling you what type of skills we are looking for. So please do stay tuned, because if you do have skills in project management and marketing, various other bits, we will be wanting to work with new people as well. So obviously, very exciting time for us all. And I'm just going to end the AMA today by saying thank you once again for all of you that are involved in the project. Like I mentioned at the start, the community members, the mods, the designers, the video editors, and anyone that's obviously doing, like Brian said, a little bit each day to try and make the project work a lot better. And in the long run, we are here to stay, and we'll be bringing further use cases to our token and expanding the team and getting and growing bigger as a community. So thank you all very much. And as I said, we'll be doing the AMAs bi-weekly. So next week, there won't be an AMA, but the week after, we will be doing another live AMA, and we will be doing regular updates on our social media channels about new activities that are going on with both projects. Thank you all, and we'll hopefully see you all